Updated at 7:06 p.m. to include information on UPS, announcement that it will not defer employee payroll taxes. It took 20 days from President Trump signing an executive memorandum to defer certain payroll tax obligations for Treasury Secretary Mnuchin to issue Notice 2020-65 and provide guidance to employers on how to execute the payroll tax holiday. Treasury's guidance also came just 2 business days before the deferral period was set to start on September 1, leaving absurdly little time for employers to potentially reconfigure payroll systems and implement the change. To add insult to injury, the guidance itself wasn't attractive. It clarified that the short deferral of the tax was not an elimination of the tax and would leave employers on the hook for repaying the tax in early 2021. It also articulated that the deferral would only be for a few short months, which would likely reduce employee wages in 2021 as companies double employees' payroll taxes. The net result is that the odds of many employers participating is low, which should be music to the ears of those worried about Trump's initiative defunding Social Security. Simply put, it is highly unlikely that the payroll tax deferral will impact the Social Security Trust Fund. President Trump had been enamored with a payroll tax cut for months. Before Republicans unveiled the HEALS Act, he even indicated that a payroll tax cut was a red line issue for the next bill, telling Chris Wallace during an interview that he would consider not signing it if we don't have a payroll tax cut. However, there was strong, bipartisan opposition to the plan, with high-ranking Senate Republicans publicly voicing their concerns. "I'm not a fan of that," said John Thune, R. South Dakota, the second-ranking senator, speaking of a payroll tax cut. Senate Finance Committee Chairman Charles E. Grassley, R. Iowa, also spoke against the provision, arguing that the extra money wouldn't reach voters quickly. State officials have been equally bearish. Zach Conine, the Nevada state treasurer, called the tax holiday fiscal malfeasance disguised as a stimulus plan, according to the New York Times. "Americans need real help now," Mr. Conine added. "Delayed taxes don't help the unemployed." The resistance was appropriate given that a payroll tax holiday is considered an ineffective policy tool that isn't well suited for the current coronavirus crisis. A temporary payroll tax cut might be an effective tool when trying to stimulate consumer demand during a normal slowdown. However, the current economic malaise isn't caused by a financial recession, but rather a health crisis and fear of coronavirus. It also does little to benefit the millions who are unemployed and, therefore, do not pay any payroll taxes.